From temporary shelters to nearly finalized plans that fell through, Madison may finally be closing close to building a permanent men's shelter.
The mayor proudly announced those plans this morning, but several alders who weren't invited today feel any celebration is premature. Naomi Coles joins us from the latest site on the Far East Side to explain. Naomi?
Yeah, it's particularly the men's overnight shelter that has struggled to find a permanent home in Madison. The first site selected fell through, so did the second, and now I'm standing on what the city has announced to be the third and hopefully final location.
There is much work that lies ahead.
If the third time's the charm, the city has finally selected, again, Madison's permanent homeless shelter for men. It would be on city-owned property on Bartillon Drive, where Dane County and the city will combine to invest $9 million to build it from scratch, close to public transit and amenities.
Madison has never experienced this. We don't have anything like it. In fact, I don't think we have anything like it in the state of Wisconsin.
The journey to find a permanent spot for the shelter is 2 years in the making, with location after location falling through.
This is the missing piece right now.
When the pandemic shuttered local shelters and church basements 2 years ago, the city opened a temporary spot at Warner Park. That December, it moved to the city's former Fleet Services building on 1st Street, where the main site still is. But this is also where Madison's public market will start construction this fall. That pressed the accelerator on finding a permanent spot, which first was here on Easttown Boulevard. But the property sale to the city fell through, taking them next to Zaire Road, until the city council voted it down after local businesses opposed having the shelter nearby. Later, city leaders partially changed their minds and bought that property, but only to make it the next temporary shelter spot. That leads us here, near the Tech College and the airport, the spot that the city announced today. That announcement not without division.
By not inviting us, she also purposefully cut the community voices as well.
Council President Syed Abbas tells us he feels the mayor cut both him and another alder out of the process and the press conference. They represent the districts where the temporary and permanent locations are. However,
and this particular location is really key for us to do it right, and I'm very supportive of doing it right.
the mayor pushed back on the council president's accusations this afternoon. She says he was part of closed finance committee discussions where this location was part of the equation, part of the discussion. I've got more online from him and the mayor right now and others involved in this division. That's on channel3000.com.